is Tracy again with Sounds of Sounds Tuning Forks, and I'm bringing you part 2 in the care and maintenance of tuning forks. And so I'm going to go over the tuning forks again. So this is an unweighted tuning fork. So you have the stem here on the bottom that you hold. You have the tines up here that fork out. You want to make sure you don't ever touch that because it will deaden it. But in unweighted, the sound travels up the unweighted tines and out. Then you have a weighted tuning fork where again you have the long stem and then you have the tines, and these cylindrical things on the end are weights. Now when you activate a weighted tuning fork, the sound and vibration actually travels out the stem. That's why we use them on the body. Okay? So the important thing is with these things is to find the right activator to use them with, because if you don't, you can hurt it. I've seen a lot with weighted tuning forks, well, they'll use a hockey puck. Hockey puck is a very hard, it's a hard rubber, and it's great for unweighted, but not so great for weighted. And some people use it flat on. You can just break those weights right off if you do that really hard. Some people will use it at an angle like this. And some people use it on the side of the tine like this. I generally do not ever use the hockey puck because I don't like the sound and it can damage the fork. I simply use the heel of my hand to activate it. You can also use your kneecap or your hip or some other body part as long as you don't hurt yourself. Also, if these are lower in frequency, it's going to clank because the tines are longer. They just clank a little bit more. That's the nature of the beast. So we have an activator for that, right? We have this large, soft rubber mallet that's great. So you just on the side of that tine where the holes are, you hit it. That's a nice, good sound. Full sound. Not sure if you hear it. Now, you can use one of the other activators, like here's a mallet. It's kind of tinky with that. It's not, you don't get the full sound. Or here's another one, a little smaller one, but harder. Just doesn't get the whole fork vibrating and the whole sound. So generally I'll use the heel of my hand or this very large activator. Okay. With a unweighted tuning fork, my go-to almost always is a hockey puck, and that is where you're going to take about midway down on the side of the tine and about a 45-degree angle. Very nice full sound. Now some people don't want to hold the hockey puck, it's heavy, it's 6 ounces. You can also do it like this or put it on the table. Okay? So some people will prefer a mallet just because they're easier to handle. That hardly gets any sound at all. I don't care for that. This one's a little bit harder. So you have all sorts of choices here. The other thing I see people doing is tapping a fork against another fork. You've got to be very careful of that because if you nick it at all, you can permanently damage that fork and that frequency. But you can gently tap it if you do. But I would suggest staying away from that method because you can wreak more havoc that way. So I prefer not to do that. Now the other thing is to be careful of is high frequencies. So high frequency unweighted, these little mallets, they're going to kind of be dead sounding, right? So with this, you know, either I will use a crystal, just a gentle tap, right? Because you can, again, nick the fork. That's a pretty loud sound with hardly a tap. Now, what might be even better, I don't have a wood mallet right now, but actually you can just take a regular mallet and use the end of it, the wood piece, and just do that. That's a nice, beautiful sound. And you know, these things are, there's tons of activators out there, but this is kind of a general thing so you understand. What you never want to do is hit this on the table or a hard surface, like drop it on the floor, because again, you can permanently damage it. if you take care of these tools, they're amazing and they will last the rest of your life. I have been doing this for years and years and years and haven't lost one yet. So I hope this helps. And if you have any questions, if you want to see any more videos, please contact us. Let us know at, by phone or sozasounds@gmail.com, and we will make more videos. And we are going to make more videos. So thank you for joining us today, and have a great day.